It's time for another Power Play show with Coach Frenchy, Andrew Lepage, ENORTAP, and Michael DiVelleno. It's time, Power Play Show. Yes, it's time for the Power Play Show with your co-host, Coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. And we have our co-host for Toronto, Ontario, Mr. ENORTAP is in the house tonight on Friday, July 15, 2022.
Hello, Coach. Hello, Hockey Nation.
Welcome back, Mr. ENORTAP. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Coach. Yourself?
Yes, yeah. You have some greatness around this channel tonight. I expect we will have a greatness night. We're going to see it's a Friday night, so hopefully you have an amazing, great week. We have the F of the month already, Mr. ENORTAP. We're going to hit the next 2 weeks at the end of the July. And then we have a 4 weeks where the hockey will be, not much. And then after that, September happening. And then, whoop, we are back on the track for the season 2022-2023. But still have a lot of actions go around the league. Today we have a couple of signatures. Before we go there, we're going to talk about welcome everybody in the chat, Mr. ENORTAP, and then we're going to fly this show until then on the end of the last question, and then we'll shut down everything, and we'll go to the weekend, and we're going to be back Sunday night. Maybe not tomorrow night. We'll see how we feel. We'll see. But until then, maybe Sunday night. Of course, we'll be back Sunday night. But let's start in with Mr. Everybody here in the chat. We have Mr. Eternal Randa. He's back in the house. Welcome back. Look at that.
Welcome, Eternal. Welcome.
Well, I should put this their name there. I don't know why I did not do that. We have the Micro Lava Sharks HD is in the house tonight.
Micro, let's go.
They never do Sharks 4, right? They did the Shark 1, Sharks 2. Maybe the comeback of the Sharks 3. I don't know.
Yeah, I think once they got to 3, that was it.
That's it, right? I never see happen after that. I don't know. I don't follow too much the Sharks. That's not something I like to have around me. But I will have to tell you a story. One time, my gators in front of my house in Mississippi, Mr. ENORTAP, a guy decided to create a pond. He was retired, and he decided to have a tractor, buy a tractor, $46,000. He started to make the ponds in the back, and he put some fish and everything like that. And he have a daughter, 5, 6, 7 years old. And then I was living in Mississippi. It's all about hurricane, right? So we get a lot of hurricane, we do that, and every summer it's just, have a pool outside and the gates, everything like that, the trees and everything, and then whoop, the hurricane flushed the gates and then the trees. We have to rebuild, helping you people. So we know him a little bit more. He was in the corner. Anyhow, short story. The good news: the president, the power leave on my street. So every time we have a shutdown power, the first one got the power was the president, the power company. So we got the power right away. But we got hit very badly. And then out of short story about the guy get a pound. It's like a pound like a 35 feet. It was like a pound like 5, 6 feet, every time that. Behind her in the back, it's a water, a creek where you go from the ocean, go to the little bit, and then go all the way back behind us. We turn that honey. So, short story. Him, he was smart. He started to create the water. You don't have to fill the water. So he creates something where he comes for the water from the creek, come back in the pond, and then he shut down this, we turn that. But he get a pound, he get a fish, we turn that, and he let the fish growing a little bit more, we turn that, and we turn that. But what happening is like the gators are smart. By the way, we have turtle. I have another story, so another time a turtle. By the way, the gator was smart. So the gator start to go from go back from the top and go back on his pond. So now you have no fish after that because the gators eat all the fish. But you have always someone have the 2 eyes out of the water walking, and then they just go like this, like, you know what I mean? Like he was walking, and it was not pretty. And I thought it was small. but I saw one walking on the street. It was like a good 5 feet, everything like that. So finally, the police come, and then they have to shut down his pound, everything, because of the security, everything like that. So you have to put the gator out of the pound, and then no fish, and then you have to rebuild this with the third, everything like that. And that was my story about the pound, but wow. You know, when I live in Texas,
your own pond.
It's funny because every state in ENORTAP have some stories. Like in Texas, we have deer, just the baby deer, the Bambi.
Yeah.
Right, the Bambi with corn, and they gave me feet. They eat on your hands, and they love me. They love me.
Of course.
And then I went to the Colorado. Was the bear? I told you my story about the bear in my caravan.
No.
I will tell you one more time, another time, because I will be here all about my story. So I have a bear on my caravan one day. They are smart, the bear. They opened the door. They was sit on my backyard. I don't know. They maybe have one to right. But anyway, that's another story. And here it's all about the gators. And the Mississippi, not here, but and the Mississippi was the gator, the turtle. My son loved the turtle over there. And then here in Florida, it's about the gators too, everything like that. The snake in Mississippi, snake and more, and a couple of snake in my garage sometime, everything like that. But so every state have their own. You guys in Canada is all about the moose, right? The caribou. And
but we don't have them in our backyard, though.
No, your backyard doesn't. Not many in Toronto. Not many in downtown Toronto. One night, I don't see a lot of moose or caribou in town, right?
No.
But anyway, we have to welcome everybody. We got distracted with my story again, but we'll tell you on my bear in Colorado one day about that one over there. Bobby, back at the net, says back in the house. Vegas Golden Knight fence.
Hey, Bobby.
He's the deal, Mr. ENORTAP. He's really the real deal. Prim is back in the house.
Hey, real.
And the moderator of the Hockey National shows directly from upstate New York all the way to the top, Mr. Jose Duarte. Welcome back.
Hey, Jose. How's it going?
And we have thank you for the the music, anyway. Mr. Angelo, directly from Marietta, Georgia. Welcome back.
Yes, Angelo. Welcome.
And we have Friday. I saw somewhere, Stefan Manberg. Stefan back from Sweden. Welcome back, Stefan.
Hey, Stefan. Long time.
I don't know now. Maybe the action is over there. Right now he's shutting down the bar, the sport bar. It's maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. He maybe tried to get a drunker out at the bar. I don't know what's going on. But I'm sure the wing all done. Right now the chef he left at 12. Yeah, no food after 12. He's only drinking. I don't know what's going on with there. But something we have to follow up. For sure. If we have to send Roger, we're going to see if Roger is available to go there in Sweden for a weekend. Stratsik, welcome back in the house. Number 1 fans of the Seattle Kraken.
Hey, Stratic.
On Texas, everything is big in Texas. Everything is great in Devils. I'm sure he's happy about Oleg Palat. I think with Nancy Joseph, since they got the signature of the Joseph Palat. Joseph, he should be smiling after a couple of years where he suffered. With the Devils, now he's getting more smiler because he's smiling now because what's going on over there. Welcome aboard.
Hello. How's it going, Joseph?
Here we go, Mr. ENORTAP. He left the bag.
Oh, no.
There is always next year, Mr. Luciano Graziano.
Hey, Luch. Never a dull moment with your logo.
I'm wearing a Sharks hat. That's a great way to say. Here we go. He's back in the house. Vinny James Bond 007 back in the house tonight.
James Bond. How's it going?
François Pitre. Welcome back, Mr. François Pitre. I'm still wearing my Atlanta Thrasher Kovacic hat.
Nice. That's a relic. Keep it.
Yeah.
I
Bobby
like
with the
those.
sharks emoji about this one. That a small wall. Yeah, a small wall, Mr. Eternal. Did you go to Walt Disney, Mr. Notap?
No, I've never been.
Because the small wall tour is pretty amazing at the Walt Disney. Everything is
Really?
small, right?
Okay.
And you go on a little boat and you go in the water. And I don't know. I don't think so. It's the water. I cannot remember. It's the water where you get people together. You go all the way, and then you go the small people, the small wall.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
I've
small
heard of
wall.
that.
It's pretty impressive. I've been there a lot of times, Mr. Notap, at the Walt Disney. I went to Halloween time. I went to Christmas time. Beautiful time to get there, Mr. Notap. At the it's beautiful. The lights, the snow, and the magic. It's a magic. It's magic at the Walt Disney. At the point where at the end of the night, it's really so magic. You open your wallet, you have no money.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's for sure.
That's the magic about this. You come here full and you get out
You're lucky
empty.
you have your wallet.
That's crazy about that. But it's a good thing about this. I don't know how much French fries over there is the cost now in all Walt Disney. I'm sure you get about $9 just the French fries over there. I think take a picture with Mickey Mouse is about $6 now. I don't know what's going on over there, but we'll see what happens. That's another story. I can count you another story about my trip in Walt Disney. The beauty about this, Mr.
I love it. You're getting very nostalgic tonight. You know that, right?
But I have another thing about that. And Joseph,
sure you do.
Joseph Laham cannot smile right now. I'm sure he's going to smile. I've been to Walt Disney about 12 times. And I have a minimum 6 times. I've never been with the same person. That's it. I don't want to go more in details.
Oh,
But
I think we got the message.
yeah, it's nothing. I'm really a guy with a big heart, like a guide, right? I Walt Disney guide, and that's what I do. I bring people
You embrace
over there.
everybody. You embrace. You're very inviting. You welcome into your world.
Here we go. First question of the night is directly from upstate New York. Welcome with the question. Coach Jonathan, what do you think of the Toronto City of CALLE? Yeah, the Sweden JARNKROK.
Jose. I don't get it. I don't understand it. He's okay. He'll replace what's his name that left?
Mikheyev?
Yeah. I think it's a little bit too much term, perhaps even a little bit too much money. He usually has decent seasons because he plays a good defensive game as well. But don't expect much in the playoffs. He tends to disappear.
That's maybe the only thing I would say to you about this one there.
Even his point totals, there's nothing impressive. I mean, it's good for
12 goal last year, 30 point and 66 game.
Yeah, third, fourth line points.
He played about 13 minutes overall, but he played with Calgary only 13 minutes at the bottom of this. He had 4 point, 14 game, a 17 game with Calgary.
Yeah.
Now he said, oh, you have 26 point with Seattle. Yeah, but in Seattle, he was played 17 minutes. So you can see his friends. If he play with Toronto, he's going to play about 13 minutes per game. So he becomes just another regular. Now, he's really click on the, I don't know what's going on with him, but check about this. 16, 15, 16, 10, 15, 13, 12, 12.
Yeah,
That's what he does. 12 goal, 15 goal. Never have a season of 40 point, Mr. Notap.
Look at his playoff, though. Not much there.
30, 28, 39, 20. I'm sorry about that. 27, everything on that. Stat playoff. 4 point last year in 12 games, only 1 goal. You have 1, 1, 2, 1. You have to go with Nashville in 16-17 when they play 21 game. You have 7.2 goal. And you have 3 goal and 4 goal and 75 game in the playoff. I don't know. I did not read everybody, but Luciano, I'm sure you will respond with what we're talking about this. Here's the problem about the Jose. ENORTAP nail it. Too long contract right there. I feel like Mr. ENORTAP, it's like it's another year. It's only the name changed on the back of the jersey, but it's just the menu or does not change. They don't have change the direction. It's just patch up. They patch every single year. It does not work. Let's go move on. Bring another one over there. Does not work. Bring another one over there. That's my concern about this. And now, now it was Michael with CAF and Case or with Engval. Now the problem, they have to pay Engval and suddenly they have no money. So then they go to now move Kerfoot, Justin Old.
They will. They will. I think they'll move them, and they have to do something at defense because right now I think they're sitting on 9 defensemen, if I'm not mistaken. So, somebody's going, probably a combination like Sandine, Hall. I wouldn't be surprised, maybe Muzzin. Right now, they have six out of their 9, I believe, are left-handed defensemen. So they're not going to go with that.
Yeah. About this one over there, I'm just watching people laugh on my stories for now. Right now, I saw a wild turkey right next to me in Montreal, Ville-Aimard, right before I opened the door. The winter, it was right beside me. A wild turkey.
Maybe it was Jonathan Drouin. I don't know.
Maybe, maybe it was this one over there. Oh, Mr. Kadri Miller is in the house. Welcome back, Kadri.
Welcome, Kendra.
Palat pour le Devils. Yeah, François. Palat signed a contract of 5 years at $6 million. One of the highest money on the so far. And this one over there, François. Bobby, what do you think about JARNKROK 4 years with the Maple Leaf? We slightly talk about this again.
Too long.
Yeah. I like all the Devils signed so far. Me too. SK, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us, SK.
Welcome, SK.
1.8 million 10 years for Kadri and SHL. Mr. Buckenbatak said that. Mr. Derek Lafayette, welcome aboard. What will the Leaf do with Sandin Engval? I like Montreal. They have no more money.
Yeah, they're gonna probably be involved.
They'll go to make a trade.
2 or 3 players.
Now they have to figure out: do we trade Engval? Do we trade Kerfoot? Can we trade Justin Hall and Sandin? They have to find a way to get super chat. They have to find a way to get.
Michael, you have to come on and dance with us. Come on.
Here we go, Mr. ENORTAP. One more time, a super chat. Falcon Dream Rivers. Let's go. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat.
Super chat.
Falcon Dream Super Chat. Thanks so much for you. $2 of the day. We're going to add this of the week with the $2 plus another $2 plus another $2. Yeah, at the end of the month, that's gave a lot of dollars, Mr. ENORTAP. It's one at a time.
That's it. Yeah, a little bit at a time.
That's all about. Do we have? Yeah, that's all about this one over there. Let's move on to the next one. Did you watch the live development camp skirmish on the Devils channel this morning, Joseph Laham?
No, I didn't see it.
Angelo told me about this. I catch up about 15 minutes of this this morning. They have a great prospect, and the Devils, they're looking good, by the way. Imagine Kadri with a DJ Garden or Chocorit, Mr. O'Kinnon. He's a coach over there. Not O'Kinnon. Yeah. William Snyder, welcome back. Welcome back. William Snyder is in the house.
William, how's it going?
Welcome back. Colorado Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche. We're going to talk about his friend. How about Kadri to Columbus to play with Johnny Boy?
Kadri to Columbus. I think they initially had Kadri in mind before.
No, they was running after
Yeah.
Their plan, it was running after Nazem Kadri.
Kadri first, but then they got the opportunity to go after.
It's because Kadri does not want to go over there. So the word rash by the general manager was upset about this because Kadri does not want to go in Columbus, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, he got a phone call for Goudreau.
Goudreau, yeah.
Exactly. So it'll be interesting to see that. We're going to talk about Kadri the next couple of minutes. Letter for husband or the woman. JARNKROK will help the leave about this. Kerfoot would be moved. I would take over third line center. Maybe that's the Mickey have money. JARNKROK is good for 12 to 15 goals. That's what we think. And 30 point only. But again, the playoff does not do well. Do you think the Avalanche will beat the Calgary Hurricanes in 2023 Final Stanley Cup?
Assuming those are the two teams that meet.
Yeah, that's my prediction this morning.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they asked someone asking me, what do you think at that moment? Who do you think? I said Colorado versus Carolina.
I'm surprised you didn't say the Islanders.
I told them the story. So I told them I took the Islanders last year. So I said, don't count on me to give you the best prediction of the Stanley Cup 23-24. But I'm winning this year, Mr. ENORTAP. When the playoffs start, I get the winner. So I'm readjust, right? I readjust my plan. So I did it. But
you
then the day, right now, it's Colorado, Carolina.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're definitely two teams that have the right tools to get there.
Well, they have to figure out something, Colorado. I think they're missing a second center over there right now, so that's the biggest problem they have.
I know, yeah. I still think Carolina, very good team. I just don't know if they can go the distance.
Johnny is getting older. Let you know about Nylander. Angelo, Laham, Nemec, Brennan, not so much, but I'm sure he will get better. About this one over there. RJ Calabro is back in the house. RJ, welcome back.
RJ, welcome.
Ronnie Aruven and Nick Robinson, they never make it. I'm concerned about Robinson, Puck. I don't know the injuries, but he does not do a lot when he plays with Toronto Maple Leafs.
I think he'll be given the opportunity this year.
He will go get it. I think the key for them is really Matthews, Nice, and CA. The next 2 years, that'll be the one they're looking for about that one over there. Remelov is at camp. Razo Amirov is at camp. Amirov, you have something I read about him today. He played with the Marlins.
For who?
I don't know where is he right now. I read something about him. He has something with contract or something like that. I don't know how I see that.
Who's the player coach?
Romano Amirov. I screw his first name. Rodio Amirov. Yeah. I read something about him.
Wasn't he sick?
No, he signed for $925.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. I knew he would said that. This is a problem with the Leaf organization. Too much player turnover.
Well, too much of the same turnover. That's the problem.
David would be happy to have Palat to create space. Absolutely right about this, Francois. I think Mr. ENORTAP, the Palat,
too much money.
It would be with use and
too much money.
I don't know. I
like him. I like him. I think you're absolutely right, Francois. He'll create space. He'll do well in Jersey, but
if this team make the playoff,
handcuff.
That's happening. But do you pay? Who do you consider better, Palat or Hyman?
Well, I think Palat's a little bit more clutch in the playoffs. He
It's only
tends to,
500,000 more per year.
yeah, he does more. You know, I think he does better work defensively as well. You know, he creates a lot of turnovers for the team. He blocks a lot of shots too. Like, I mean, there's no doubting the talent. I just think it's a little bit too much that he's being paid. I know he's just a little bit more than Hyman, but then, I mean, Hyman's not cheap either.
That's 5.5.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
I thought more guys will try harder to stand out, but hey, at least the Devil won that game right. About this, Joseph. Huge loss for the Tampa Bay Palat. I agree with you.
Sure, sure.
Coach, what the heck is going on with Calgary?
Not much right now. Not much. Very quiet.
Yes, exactly. Let's go
But
here.
they might be moving towards Kadri. I think they're going to try to fit him in.
So let's open the door a little bit about Kadri, right? We know now he's the number one of all the free agent Renault player up. Mr. Kadri, I think I can have this one over there. And, you know, you have a Kessel, Stachny, Yandel, Subban, Clanbird. Some people, I don't know Yandel, they put there's a picture from Sportnet anyway. But back to Kadri, Mr. ENORTAP. How much? Where do you see him? Or maybe give me some team you believe he can go.
For Kadri? Well, as I mentioned, I think number one is still Colorado. I still believe that something will be arranged there and he'll return. If not, I could see Calgary, possibly the East Coast, which is where he really wants to go, I believe. So somewhere there, maybe, well, he won't fit in New Jersey. Who else could use him there? The Islanders. But if he's with the Islanders, I think he might not be in the right position there. That's my only fear with the Islanders. I think they might expect much more out of him there. Whereas in Calgary and Colorado, he's in his perfect spot there, like second line, and with the expectations a little bit tapered.
If you have to set a bold team, like someone like nobody expect, a little bit like
Detroit, you mean? Somebody like that?
I don't know, a team like you expect know where they're going to go.
I mean, Detroit might be an option, I guess. I don't know if he would go there.
I can tell you my team.
Yeah, go ahead.
Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah, I think they'll try to pursue him, but I think Winnipeg has to first clear the mess in their own locker room there. I mean, they got to get rid of Wheeler first to create space, because right now they have absolutely little, if any, cap space available. And so unless they get rid of Wheeler or they get rid of Dubois, they're in trouble there, because they still have to sign, I believe, 5 or 6 more players.
They have 7 players to sign. They have $15 million.
Yeah.
But the player they have to sign is only Dubois.
No, there's somebody else there too.
Well, it's Appleton, but Appleton will be $2 million. It's like Dubois maybe like a $6 million example, right? They still have $9 million. So they have the money to pay Kadri.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Because they don't have they don't have no center anymore. Stachny is gone. So honestly, you have Sheffley right there. After that is Adam Adam Laurie, and then depend what Dubois play. But yeah, usually he play on the winger now. So they're looking for, if you have Kadri right there, that helping a lot. Because now that's changed that team. You know, you still have a good team over there.
They do. Winnipeg that has very good talent. It's the problem, like I said, is in their locker room. Like this has been going on now for about 4 years, and think of the players that have wanted to come out of there, starting with uh, you know when they had, well, most recently Wheeler, but prior to that they had Kane that wanted out of there. Prior to that, there was somebody else on defense, I believe.
Mr. B. But if you think about that, Mr. ENORTAP, what about if they don't go with him, right? What about they sign Klingberg?
Who, Winnipeg?
Yeah.
And where are we getting this money, Coach?
They have 15 million.
Yeah, but they got a lot of signings, though. They have
No, they have only Dubois. I'm telling you right now, they have only Dubois. The rest of the rest of the players is just like less of $1 million. So with the 19 player, the 17 player they have signed, right? That will give him 20. Then after that, they can go with 1 million each. Every time that. Now they cannot get Kadri Glenberg. My point to you, can they go with Glenberg where they don't have no defenseman number one? Now, of course, they have to make a maybe, but think about this, maybe get out Wheeler, and then I think it would be more important for them to get a Glenberg versus a Kadri, because they never have a defenseman number one over there.
I agree with that. But if you look forward, when is Scheifele's contract due?
It's 5.8 at $7 million. No, Scheifele is at 6.1 for 2 more years.
For 2 years.
The problem is Wheeler at 8.2 for 2 more years.
Then they're going to have to sign Perfetti as well.
And Perfetti is still 2 years.
2 years away, yeah.
So I think Winnipeg can make a splash. That time we see, maybe some people in the chat can tell us what's going on. Are you more scared to play against Wright or Romanov? This is sign. Welcome aboard. Romanov. For me.
Neither one.
GRENIER is still available, Michael. If you want to win a Stanley Cup, you cannot keep changing goalie every 2 years. Won't work.
Or every year.
I'm almost there this way. Francois Pitt said Pala will help Jack Hughes deflate.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, said an MX skate, but it was better result. This was the feeling comfortable aggressive play. Leave contract 2 points for JARNKROK. Yep. Avalanche better to the Kane. Avalanche Senator in 2023 eternal. François Kadri is an amazing NHL villain. Would Fredo be better or worse with Paul Maurice?
Oh, I think Maurice is a bit of an upgrade from last year. At least he's been around the game for quite a while, but if you look at his record as a coach, it's not overwhelming.
And the playoff is a problem, right?
Yeah, but even during the season, I think he's maybe in the 500s, like 520 maybe at the most, win-lose percentage. But I mean, he knows his stuff for sure. He's good with the media. I think the players like him for the most part, and he's fair for the most part. Question is, can he translate the kind of team that he has into a team that'll go far in the playoffs? That part I don't know yet.
Yeah, my only concern is like the team is not like he was before. So I don't see like he's going to be better as a coach. It's just they don't have the same horse without
Yeah,
Giroux, Vedrano, Mashman, and the rest.
but
And they
he
fill out
still
with Colin
has,
White and all a bunch of the players for line.
but he still has excellent players. I mean, he has better
Oh, the
players
core is there
in
for sure.
Florida
Yeah.
than Winnipeg.
Um, if Patch and Anderson are actually, I think Carolina are better today than was last year.
Yeah, but are they good enough to go to the Cup final? That's my only.
Because they fixed their problem with the sniper Pacioretty, and they have a
If he,
defenseman. I prefer Burns to D'Angelo.
yes, yes, I would agree with that definitely.
Yep.
Pacioretty, if he stays healthy, I don't think he's had one complete season in the last 6 or 7 years. So we'll see.
Present you are contract agent. You have to not book official at what do you award JC budget Javi and reputation.
What do you award him?
How much you give to him?
Well, it depends. What's the team offering? Are they even offering him arbitrate or
I don't think
a
so. They
bounty?
offer yet.
Yeah,
They
I
give
think
him
they're
enough.
looking.
Like they qualify him. That's the first step. And starting the 17, now they can starting to offer players the contract. So they have another things. Him, he start at 1.1. He start at $1.2 million. So we have $1.5 million at the beginning. They start to negotiate with him, and he have 14 goal and 36 point and 65 game.
Well, with the arbitrator, they basically look at comparables. That's what they do. They don't look at intangibles. They look at strictly facts, stats, and what's presented to them. And they usually, in this case, I don't know. He hasn't really had a breakthrough year of any sort. I would say he'd probably lose arbitration.
Yeah. Now he's 24. I think he would like to get only 1 year to get more the following year. He have a good year. So $2 million.
Yeah.
I don't know if Amento would like to do that. It would be his advantage to go for 2 years, because next year he become a
Yes.
RFA again. Then after that he
Right.
become at least a two. He start at 2 million plus after that. But I don't know if Edmonton want to give him the 2 million or 1.5. But I think for me, play most of the time on the top six. Most of the time, like he play a lot of game there. I think around 1.8 $2 million.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right.
But he don't have a lot of strategic to
Yep.
knock the door. Say, hey, by the way, I score 14 goals. I have 36 points. He don't
I
have a
think if
lot
he's
of
put,
the munition to talk to the
no.
judge, tell him about that.
Yeah, I think he would lose arbitration.
But
But
that's
if
what
he's
be
put in,
1.8
yeah, around there,
or $2 million.
maximum. I mean, he could be successful if he's put in the right situation. Uh, and you would think with Edmonton he got those opportunities, but I don't have that faith in him right now.
Yeah. But the problem, Michael, he play the problem with him, Michael, is
Concussion.
yeah.
Concussion. He's a solid player. I like Robertson. I think he should do well, but he has to show that. And he'll be given the opportunity
Like
this
last
year
year,
to
he
do.
played 10 game, 1 goal.
Yeah, yeah,
We know he's offensive, right? We know he's a great talented scorer. Now, of course, he's only 21 years old, so
yeah. I think he'll
you
be
have to be
good.
patient with him about that one there. It's just like they will have to they will have to give him a chance, and he cannot play on that team on the 4 line. It will not work.
No.
But the talent is there for him.
It's amazing. I think he'll do well once he's given the opportunity. I just worry about, those. I always worry about concussions quite a bit.
Oh yeah, we did not talk about this. How much Kadri get?
I believe he should get around 6.
Around 6?
Yeah, I believe so.
So he's not going to raise a 7.
I think he's looking for bigger numbers, but the longer this goes on, the less cap space teams have, and it's going to be very tricky to fit him in. Right now, you've already, I'd say, eliminated possibly 40 to 50% of the teams in the league that could accommodate.
Or maybe not more.
Maybe more.
70%, yeah. I would say to you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I think the list is about 6.
Yeah.
Another bowl, Seattle Kraken.
Seattle, how about Anaheim?
They are not ready to get a player like him. And they just got Randstrom.
Yeah.
I think Seattle will be a place for him.
LA?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many center.
They have the money, though.
They have Kopitar, they have Dano, they have Byfield, they have Turcotte, and Lizotte, and I can go all the way. I think Seattle will be a good spot for him.
Yeah, it would. I think it would help.
You know what I mean? I think it would be good. Now, for me, he would not reach the 7 years. If he go 5 years, I expect him about 6 million, maybe 6.2. If you go 4 years, I would say to you, I would be not surprised, close to 7, 6.5, 6.7.
Yeah.
And any team for me make him $7 million in 4 years and more, you make a mistake.
I think so. But you see, in Seattle, he would probably be top line. That's the problem there.
But you could have Bernier over there too. So they can mix Bernier, Gord, and him. He's not going to be the top of the top. Whatsoever he is, he would maybe be for 1 or 2 years. But with the Matthew Bernier and Shane Wright, everything like that, I think he will be back a little bit. As during his contract, he would be maybe a second center over there.
Yeah.
So. François Palat.
Front loaded.
So again?
He'd be smart to get the contract front loaded.
Definitely. Palat for the upside and playoff a year start. By the way, everybody, don't forget to click on the likes and put the little Q. And if you say, "Oh, did not answer my question," it's because we're not there yet. That's it. You have to be patient with us. We want to keep you with us all night, so you cannot go nowhere. Well, we appreciate, by the way, to be with us at Friday night. It's really kind of you and Mr. ENORTAP. Thanks so much. Sweet Carolina Palat. Yep, so right.
New song.
Nobody want to live in Calgary. Not even Canadian. About this one over there.
That's not true. That's not true.
Kadri and Klingberg. Yeah?
Kadri and Klingberg, yeah.
You said Toronto will trade player. Maybe you're right, but they are still good free agent out there, like Kadri, Klingberg, Niederreiter, Kessel, Stastny. Oh, they got more team. They will be up to the cap. Yeah, but you said we'll trade players. Maybe you're right. Yeah, good. Yeah, but again, something we like to get match up some players they wreck at some point. I still, for me, Mr. ENORTAP, Niederreiter. I don't know why Calgary doesn't run after him.
Yeah, I think that's where he should go. He would fit so well on that team. It's exactly Sutter's kind of player. Fits that style of team. You know, he's a big boy. He scores, gets points. He plays physical. Good pickup. I don't know why they don't go after him.
I'm just curious like this. If Krejcik does not sign, do you think Kadri can go to Boston?
Yeah, that would be a possibility because he's not going to play first line for sure there. So he more than likely, if Krejci's not there, he would be on the second line. He would center the second
I put
post
somewhere
there.
Paul Stastny to leave, and now I cannot remember where. I said Paul Stastny is going to be a great asset over there. I cannot remember where. And it was a team where they can, and they are a good team.
Yeah, I could see him in Boston. He'd have, I mean, he'd fit well with the likes of Marchand and a couple of other players there. He's definitely got that in him.
Paul Stastny. I put somewhere. I cannot remember where.
Stastny, you probably. Uh,
I don't
do you have
know.
him in the east or west?
It will come in my head there. Kessel to the Donuts Factory. I still believe Kessel stay in Arizona.
Yeah, I believe so too. I don't think he's moving. He's happy there now.
He needs to go back to Toronto, Washington. Yes. I think Kadri will stay in Colorado. You're right.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think right now they try to figure out, okay, who we can trade. Is it Johnson? They don't want to give away Girard. So I think they figure out with Johnson what he can do with.
Well,
I
would
think
it be the end of the world if they traded Girard?
I'm
I
sorry?
still think if they traded Girard, it would not be the end of the world for them. Like they still
In
have
2 years, yes.
four solid defensemen.
No, but in 2 years, they're losing Johnson. Next year, they're losing
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. That's why they don't want to trade Girard.
Do you see Girard as strictly a 3-4?
Oh, yeah, he's solid 4.
Yeah.
Solid 4. Like, if you think about this, like Johnson's leaving, you still have McCall, Taze, Girard
And
with Manson, and then have Biram there.
Right. So right now he's a 5 on their team, a 4-5
Yeah.
with the possibility of moving up.
But again, the gravity, the risk of Biram, the Girard, is high all the time.
Yeah.
So, Washington got Strom at 3.5 for 1 year. That's a good deal over there. And they got also Connor Brown. Connor Brown was supposed to be in Edmonton, Mr. ENORTAP, by the way.
Yeah, I know. What happened there?
What about Buffalo?
Still in search of a goalie. That's going to be their biggest downfall, I think. I know they picked up Comrie, I believe, but that's a backup goalie. I don't know if you can trust them with more than about 25 games.
Do you think Toronto will trade for Kleinberg?
For who?
Kleinberg, John Kleinberg. You have to autocorrect your TV.
I thought it was Justin Bieber for a second.
I know, but I can read quickly. No money, Jose.
I don't see it.
Real deal. Kadri to Columbus. Probably have no money there anymore.
Are they done?
But you have to pay Patrick Laney.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they actually have to shave some money.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
With all the talking about Detroit not touching Kadri with 10 feet pole. I don't know. I think it was Edmonton puck. Maybe you're right.
Edmonton Oilers that wanted him?
For Paul Stastny.
Oh, for Stastny.
$1.5 million.
It's worth it.
Third line.
Yeah.
He still play hockey. Smart. You know what I mean?
Great shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can play on power play. I think that's what I was thinking. Kenny Kadri, same line. Monkey. He was talking about Hamilton, but I know what. I've said Kadri to Washington for weeks, but I think he's still in Colorado.
Yeah, I believe Colorado as well. I mean, Washington.
They
just got possibility.
They just got Dylan Strome, and they got now Connor Brown. So the line is Connor pretty
Brown,
much.
Connor Brown is a right winger, right?
Yeah, but he is also a center, so he used both. Of course, he play more winger after that, but you can use very well Brown as a center, but because we always forget one over there. Who are the center, Mr. ENORTAP, over there, Washington?
Yeah, we always forget. It was usually the Kuznetsov and Backstrom. You think back to the day, right?
Yeah, so you have Kuznetsov, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Lars Eller and Nick Down. Now you have to put Strome over there.
That's
so
right.
That gave them right away right there, like Kuznetsov, Strome, Heller, Nick Down over there. Now you have to think about this. You have Ovechkin over there. Now they have Ushi. You have Wilson. You have Anthony Manta.
Yeah.
And then you have Connor Brown.
Connor Brown, right?
It's not a bad team.
No, they've got some very good talent.
My only concern about them, for me, did not feel Justin Schultz.
On D.
And then the goaltender backup is Charlie Lindgren.
Well, they still got Orlov, Nick Jensen.
Yeah, you have Carlson Orlov, right? And then you have Jensen after that.
Yeah.
But after that, it's really light for 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, Ferrer is good.
And then I would say to you, I'm not sure if Lapierre can make the team over there. And Lapierre is a good center and the rookie over there. McMichael played solid last year.
What's their backup there now?
It's Lindgren.
Oh, Charlie, right? Yeah.
That's my point. They don't have a lot over there. They have a Loriot defenseman, 19 years old, but they have nothing. Their prospect is dead after that.
Yeah, which is why this year they were quiet at trade deadline time.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. We have 50 people, 34. If you don't mind, click on the likes and don't go nowhere. We're going to pick you up. We are dropped. Clinton, welcome aboard, Clinton. Thanks to be with us. The Ducks. Do we miss Kevin? Oh, we missed Kevin. I don't know how we missed Kevin. We were too excited. Kevin DB, welcome aboard. Sorry about that. But we don't miss him. We just jumping 3 up. That's not that. So we did not forget him. We just
never forget.
We cannot do that. I don't see Kadri to Washington for weeks, but I think that's what we are the last time. Who scored the most goals next year? McDavid, Matthews, or Eichel?
Most goals. Probably Matthews.
I agree with you about this one over there. Joseph, Winnipeg usually has a boring offseason.
Well, that's because they're in cap hell, and they've got problems there. I keep telling you, it's not a team I would want to be with because of the situation there. Like, there's a lot of egos. I don't think that it was handled properly. Cheveldayoff is usually quiet anyways. He doesn't.
Well, you have to be honest with him, Mr. ENORTAP. It's not a location attract players.
Oh, I don't know. Coach, I get that. Who doesn't want like a Florida, LA? I get that. But if you have a winning team, the players will come.
Which you are free to sign.
Well, how'd they get Wheeler? How'd they get...
by trade.
Was it by trade? Yeah, let me Let me check Winnipeg.
And you have to check because he said, Coach, I'm going to tell Coach he's wrong.
I don't have their roster here.
The goaltender, Riddich,
Hellebuck?
the goaltender
Riddick.
Riddich, and the only one signed is Tomaniato. And I think he was a trade. He just resigned. All the rest is draft, trade, draft, trade. No, nobody go there.
I don't know. I still think if they're a winning team, people will want to go. I get it. There are long winters there, but it's also if you don't want the limelight, like in some other major markets, it's not a bad place to be at.
I still like Calgary Winnipeg because they got the Atlanta team. Calgary to Tampa, I love it. Francois, yeah, nothing to get there anymore. It would be interesting if Luciano is going to be exposed as a coach killer again. Calgary to Tampa would be awesome. Joseph Cassidy would put him on his place. Hope he has a good season. Usually he does. Bucky's agree with me. Winnipeg should sign Kleinberg. Bobby, the night would be either good or they would be a train wreck again.
I think they'll be good. They have still a very strong team, very good talent. I know they had to give away some players in order to fit the cap there, but they'll be solid.
But Winnipeg need to trade Dubois or SAP.
Well, there's two ways of thinking about that, right? Like if you're shovel day off, you're not just gonna. Obviously, you want to try to. If he's come out and said, "I don't want to be in Winnipeg and I will not be signing there, and I want to go to Montreal," which is what we're hearing, then you'd be wise to do that. If you're shovel day off, make a deal, but you can't. You also can't be fleeced by another team, right? Right now, the reason why nothing with Montreal has been done is because Cheveldayoff has been asking, okay, I need a centerman in return. And don't talk to me about Dvorak. Talk to me with Suzuki. That's a starting point. And Kent Hughes is saying, no, that's a non-starter. And I don't blame Kent Hughes. First of all, we don't really need him at this point. And secondly, I mean, you don't mortgage your
That's the
future
problem for
for.
me.
Yeah,
That will mortgage too much the Montreal Canadiens.
absolutely. And you don't do it because in 2 years you have him for free. Just go after him then. And if he really wants to come to Montreal, he'll do what Goudreau did. He'll refuse a bigger amount of money somewhere else, and he'll come here for less.
It's the same thing, Mr. Notap, right now, like Ottawa. Ottawa cannot do this with the Brincat 2 years ago.
Right.
There was not enough good player. They was not ready to get that. Now they did it this year because the team is get the another level where they are. The Sanderson, they joined the team over there. They have Tim Slaslav now played 2 years now, and now the team is getting better. And Norris 4 years, Tkachuk 4 years, Patterson's doing well. Shabbat is under his prim now, so you can see they have a better team overall. Giroux joined the team, but Montreal. Whatever they have Dubois, they're going to give Dvorak, Anderson a first round pick 2024. They are not there. Whatever Dubois show up this year, the team is not going to make the playoff.
No.
So now you're going to hypothec your team for nothing. I hate that. Every time I see Dubois Montreal, I'm screaming on Twitter with people right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. But you see, if I put myself in Cheveldayoff's shoes, he's in a real dilemma here because if you've got a player that is not content, i.e., Wheeler and Dubois, of being on that team, I know he has the power, and he says, "Okay, well, you're under contract here for the next 2 years. You're gonna play for this team." Then you got to ask yourself, how's Dubois going to play for them, right? Is he going to be very happy? Is he going to go out there and give 100% every night? Probably not. And Rick Bowness is not the guy that will correct that problem. So you're almost better off if you're Cheveldayoff to lose a little bit in that. Like even if you have to lose, like let's say 10% in that exchange with another team, you're better off doing that than keeping him for an extra 2 years, and it's going to cost you down the road because you're going to lose him for nothing
No,
at
you're
some
going to
point.
trade him next year.
Yeah, you could trade him and you could put him, in Siberia, of course. You
You're
could
going to
go
get a
that route.
lot, and I think he will get better next year, and then at the trade deadline, like he is right now.
But do you want that kind of poison in your locker room? What were we saying all year long with Petrie when Ducharme
He,
was still the
he,
coach? Get him out right
Dubois,
now. Let's get him
said
out.
nothing. That's the
Oh,
problem. It's all amplified by people from Montreal.
no,
Dubois said, in 2 years, I would possible testing the free market. That's what he said. He said, I never want to leave Winnipeg. He never asked the Winnipeg to trade him. He just said, maybe possible I would targeting to get the free agent in 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's his agent maybe that's trying to pump his wheels a little bit more and trying to get something done, knowing that
But again, I will
Montreal.
not trade for him.
I
I would
wouldn't
never
either.
want Pierre Zulik to win my team.
I
Never.
agree.
Never.
But that's why when I say they're going to try to, you say they're going to try to trade him before his contract's up. Not many
Never.
teams
It's
will want
another
him.
Jonathan Drouin prototype players, Patrick Laney prototype players. A player asked in 5 year play in NHL, request twice to get trade. They have a problem there. So it's not happiness. It's about me, and return of that.
Yeah.
And again, how many goals he does? 25, 24, 60 points. He played with Winnipeg. The offensive of Winnipeg is 2 times better to Montreal Canadian.
Right. If Montreal was ready to win now, it makes sense. Maybe.
I would not
But I
touch him
don't
at
see
all.
it. I wouldn't either. But that's the problem Cheveldayoff's going to be faced with because, as you just said, when it comes to his last year with Winnipeg, not too many teams will bite. They will not trade for him.
Yeah.
And so they're going to lose him for nothing. That's the problem.
Here the Ox, the Mighty Blacks, Blackhawks fan 97, welcome aboard. Luciano said, what can I say? Ted Roy and Montreal are building it the right way. Watch out in a few years. Detroit are looking great about this one over there for sure. Jet are gonna fall apart. Everyone won out. Kadri, new franchise player in Chicago. Must be a been a reason Maurice won out also. Yeah.
Exactly.
And don't forget Buffalo, they are the real threat down the road. I agree with you about this one over there. But that we have Shire. That we have whatever he played with him for sure. Come on, Chicago, sign Philip 1 year for the Snake and the turning defense. About this. Bonsoir, Steve G is in the house.
Hey, Steve.
Chicago is not gonna do anything. Cassette Chicago semble logique, conclusion, Chevrek, Florida is stacked on paper. I will take Florida Panthers to win a cup. Harry Meek and with Phil Maurice. Ottawa will ever like Florida this year. Like they didn't know. Kessel will not go to Chicago. I don't think they have $1 night next year. I think he will stay in Arizona.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you surprised to want pick up Paul Stastny yet?
Yes. Especially since you can have them for cheap.
I don't think I'm not surprised. Me, when you get those kind of the free agent like 35, 36, 37, and you change it like the road he did 2 years there, 1 year there. Usually it take a little bit longer, like maybe 1 week later. Like he have no rush, right? And then he said, okay, let's see where they have somewhere. And maybe a team, he will call Florida, maybe call somewhere else, and like, I can go 1.5 or something like that. That's where he is
Well,
right
look
now.
at
He makes so much money. It's not about the money about now. It's about where I want to be with my family, everything like that.
right.
It's another John
and
Thornton example.
and look how long it took even Corey Perry to join Montreal. It was later on in the season, and I think it was on a PTO at the time, and then they signed him, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Look
he
at
get a contract for
Eric,
Toronto. He decided to go with Montreal.
right? Eric Stahl, like he was off all last year, and now he got signed, but for the minimum.
When you get that kind of age, everything like that, 16, 17 years and experience, and that's what I feel like. Yeah, no rush right now. Now he can sign tonight, but again, you don't have to sign the first day. That's the point behind that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mr. Roger Delaney, high five. When will the app announce some trade calls? What do you think the app need most right now?
Right now, they have to clear some cap space. They have to make sure that
That's the first thing, Roger, is the salary cap. But don't have to.
Yeah,
they don't have to dumping anybody, right? Their first, if after that they know they have to maybe shrink some money, and the first one on the is Jeff Petrie, because he tried to please him and the request return that. The key behind this, Roger, is they want to be sure they get something in return, and that's just dumping, and that's the key behind that one over there. Yeah, nothing else for them. No urgency, everything like that. I don't see anything else in my eyes. I don't see Anderson. I think Jake Allen, it would be crazy to trade him right now until what you know about Carey Price, until they get something better and bigger for Jake Allen. It will come more at the trade deadline for Jake Allen if I was them, honestly. Otherwise, they can start. They have a two-door open, two options. They can put Carey Price for the long-term injury reserve. That fixes the problem. They can put, of course, Paul Biron. So they maybe not trade anybody. So you know what? We know now Paul Biron is going to be there, and they can play with the money on there. Now we don't know about Jonathan Drouin yet. How he feel, everything like that. That's another one can be start. So the necessity is not necessary to trade at that moment. But if they get something in return for Petrie, that's their first thing they want to do. Not about the money. It's about the return they can get. And because Petrie requests and they want to be sure they feel is the man about this one. And nothing about they like who he is. They like if it's case, they would play the right defenseman. And they are all okay with that part.
Yeah, and really, I mean, it's all because of the family situation. Otherwise, I think he's very pleased to be in Montreal. At least that's the impression he gave at the end of the year when he did his press conference. And he's come a long way from when he was with Edmonton. When he came to Montreal.
It's sad because if you think about his stat, Mr. ENORTAP, he's about 12 points.
It's pretty good, yeah.
He's about 12 points to be really the 6.2 and to be the number one defenseman. Like, he's always about 45, 48, 52, 40, 10 goal, 8 goal, 12 goal, right? But remember, and the year of COVID and the 56 game, the first 28 game, he was the top best 5 defensemen in NHL. They have a slump after that because Edmondson got hurt.
Right.
And they have a great playoff, and they get the broken finger after that. And then he come back last year without Edmondson. He was all around the bay. He found Edmondson, look, 21 points the last 27 game.
Yeah.
It's not a bad player.
And he was with Ducharme, and there was no love lost there.
John Theodore, $7 million at 8 years. Unfortunately, John, welcome aboard.
Von Kadri, I take that. Who wants it? Absolutely. If I am Kadri, I'll take that.
First of all, he's 31 years old, so 8 years, you bring him at 39. The only team can do that is Colorado, and Colorado don't have $7 million.
Right.
So I don't think so. It will happen over there. It would be trying to sing. The Ab Coffee would be a star the next few years, Bobby. It should be. We'll see how the game develop. Kelly, Miss Kelly, welcome aboard.
Hey, Kelly.
You have anything need to trade some forwards because you have too many ATM? You don't have to do it yet, Derek.
The wingers, maybe.
Which one?
Well, I mean, who completes your third and fourth line? You're still going to have Armia. You have Paling. I mean, you could get rid of one of the forwards, right, on that team. Yolanen. It's going to come
Yeah,
up.
but the one he said there now is like the giveaway players.
Oh no, nothing to give away. If anything, would be.
Oh, no, to make a trade, yes, I understand that.
Yes, yeah,
but
yeah.
I will not give anybody. Good luck in Chicago, Steve. I'm joking with Phil Cassel, but the guy is physical specimen. Only if he can eat the players that attack over the game to play. Got over there. François Pitt, d'Assemblée. Kadri in Chicago. Chicago, Saint Kadri. Kadri Cassel in Toronto. So gap. Absolutely direct. Which one do you think other team won? But that's the problem. The problem, guys, you can see no team have money. The only, you know what I mean? You can count 5. You have money. Arizona, Detroit, Seattle. You have not many. So they cannot give away players left and right. That's, you know what I mean? Like you say, okay, let's go give Gallagher and Winnipeg. They have no money. They want Armia. They have no money. Because the contract of Montreal are over 3.5, almost 3.5 and up. And that's the problem they get. So to give something to get nothing in return, the Montreal doesn't want to do that. They said we prefer to keep them so far.
For sure.
And give something at the trade deadline. Yeah, nothing wrong for me and right now to start what they have right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robinson is going to be very good. I don't care. I want to email him by phone. Yeah, he complete top 6 now. Like everything, will want this guy. Possible.
Which guy are we talking about?
You talk about Nick Robinson.
Robertson?
Yeah.
Not top 6 right now.
But that's what he said. He think he's going to be top 6.
Oh, he will be. Yeah, without a doubt he will be. I don't think he's ready to start there yet. Maybe third line.
Calgary night, I'm in Calgary, to be honest. I think we walk in revenge play. They all play. Joseph Words, welcome aboard. Yeah, Boston. Boston could be a good destination if David Krejcik is not returning over there. I think it would be a great fit over there. I really believe Kadri fit well over there.
Yeah, he does. Like I said, he fits that style and he fits that kind of team.
Seattle is under one. They can get him over there. They have money, cap space. Calgary is possible. I think so too, Real. I think that's on the team. They can use Kadri, second center behind Lingholm. Great fit over there, Real. How about that?
Yeah.
Boston is all about Bergeron Krejcik. You just brought Zaka already have Coy. That's true about this one over there. But if Krejcik does not sign and Bergeron decided not coming back, because Bergeron is not done deal. Both of them, they have no contract yet.
He hasn't signed.
Yeah. Jane Hines, welcome aboard.
Did Krejci play overseas this year?
I'm sorry?
Did Krejci play overseas this year?
Yeah, he played in Czechia.
He played. Okay.
Yeah. 30 likes, RG. Yeah, we need more likes, RG. Make some noise over there. I forgot about Neither Reader. Calgary Focus should come in Stratchuk to Sting. That's what they are right now, Luciano. They just talked about this today, about they will offer him a contract. They are really disappointed. They were shocked. The only thing Goodrow did not do well for me, they should tell them prior, a little bit earlier.
Johnny Gaudreau, yeah.
Because I believe for me, July 12th, Calgary thought they have him. They thought they're going to sign with them. And at the last minute, he decided to get out. At the last minute. And the mistake, Mr. ENORTAP, he had couple of mistakes. First, when the player is on the last year of his contract, you better to sign him. Not wait. Not wait. Now, when he said last year, if you don't sign me, we don't talk during the year. The second thing, when the player is in the city, so when he's still in Calgary, don't wait July 12th. Sign him right now. Because when you go back home from Calgary back to East, right? Now you have the influence. You have your friends. You have your mom, your dad, your wife, and you're back on your normal routine where you at. Now your mind's changing right there. And that's, for me, that's what was the biggest mistake. So when he go from Calgary back at home, when he came at his normal place, that's what he changed everything. Yeah, and that's the biggest mistake of Calgary right there. On the flip side, also for Gaudreau, he should tell them earlier. Now he's free agent. He deserves, you have an opportunity to go anywhere if he want to. That's a part of what you deserve.
Yeah, he's earned that. He's earned that over the years. My only thing is, a couple of years ago when Suter came in, it looked like, he was not going to get along with Suter. And I thought, I can't see Gaudreau signing in a year and a half from now. But then last year he had that breakthrough year. Everything was going well for him, for Calgary. They went as far as they did, but at the end of the year he reevaluated, and that might be why it led to a late decision. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. Stratic, will you be a third line C? I'm not sure yet, Stratic. I will say one thing. The salary cap increasing next year, $1 more million. The following year, $1 more million. And one right, and Bernier will be 1 year before. But the salary cap jump of $4, $5, $6 million. Secondly, Stratic, at that time possible, those two players will not sign a contract at $6, $7, $8 million. They maybe get a contract bridge, one of the two over there. So I don't see the way you talk, it would be a problem if they want Kadri, because of the two of them finish their ELC Stratic. Because the money would be increasing at that moment. If you want to move anyone, it would need to give something or nothing would happen in my book. For me, I don't see a problem if nothing happening.
That's okay.
About this, what you're surprised Kemel signed is already? I don't think so. Kemel is a first round pick, and they've just finished their. And Kemel, I don't have no problem with that one over there.
Yeah.
I make fun of it too much, my friend. When you get many hot dogs, already great. Derek, that is actually a problem. That would be low Girard in a way to make room for making an extension. No necessary Stratic. Because you always against me. I'm not against you. The reason I was said to you, Stratic, is Johnson's going to be 37, I believe, at that moment.
Yeah.
And he opened up a $6 million right there. So you take that money from Johnson, Stratic, you add the equation, he's going to be 36. He's 34 right now, get 35, 36. So for me, that's how you get that money for McKinnon, Stratic.
The problem is he going to be happy with less ice time in Colorado?
Sheriff, welcome aboard. First time in the house.
Sheriff.
Welcome. Kadri maybe go to Calgary if Catcher agree to sign Calgary, because then Calgary can focus on Kadri. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I think for me it's a great fit. Like I said earlier, I think it's a great fit to have him over there. Thanks for your comments, by the way. Kelly, did you see the Leafs sign another players? Yeah, she knows. She's just quiet. Do you think Tortorella get fired before the end of the year?
No, he won't get fired, but he might create some fires.
You have some fireworks over there, Bobby, but maybe not him. I think it'll be good. You know what? They're going to be really physical team.
Well, yeah. If you want to play for Torts, you have to be. And
But they have a couple of players like Delorier signed, everything like that. They signed back Morgan Frost today, everything like that. So a real deal said they have Eric Comrie. They would be okay.
I don't know. He's never played more than I think 15 games, and that was this
well, the
year.
problem is not this, Mr. That they don't have number one.
Well, that's the point. I mean, they're going to expect more out of Comrie than 15 games.
Yeah, so, the key behind this, Mr. ENORTAP, is really the Finland goaltender, Liukonen.
Exactly.
Or Lukanen, or Likakanen, or something like that. Anyway.
But I think he's at least 1 year away still. Possibly more because goalies take a little bit longer.
Oh, he's because he got hurt.
And that too, yeah.
That's almost out of the season this year.
Yeah.
Strom Brown in Washington is all good. Kadri will fit and make a big fun in Nashville. Yeah, it's funny, Joseph, because someone brought this to me today. Nashville about this. The money is not there, right? They have $9 million, Mr. ENORTAP.
Yeah, because of the signing with Forsberg. But they got Granlund. They have Johansson. And then Kadri would fit.
They have money for him.
But how much do they have left?
I'm sorry?
How
9
much
million.
do they have left? And anybody to sign still?
Well, they have only 4 more players to play, but they are all rookie. They have Tretnen and Leonard.
Okay.
So they have money to get him. I think that would be a great spit. I'm glad you talk about this, Joseph, because today someone brought it to me. I said, oh, they don't have no money. But listen, guys, with McDonough now, Forsberg back, Hohenson, Duchesne, that's a good team over there.
Yeah.
Have you had Kadri there? That's a great play, Joseph. Glad you talk about him.
Or would you rather add a defenseman?
As no God. Yes, Bobby, they have $9 million. Bobby. Nashville.
Yeah, I thought they had a little bit less. I thought they only had about $4 million, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Prudal B69, welcome aboard. You're absolutely right. Great comments, Mr. Beast, about this one over there. We appreciate your comments about this. I love it when people bring some great comments. They have still signed the players. They pick up the Canadian some other guy today. Yeah, but that's all including Bobby. So they have 9.2 right now. With Nashville, he got 6.5. That's 20. That gave them $3 million for Saint three players. Three players. 2 of them are lower, so they maybe get $1 or $2 million, and they have extra players with over there. So for me, Mr. ENORTAP, they have enough money on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And they still have to pay Kyle Zurias for the next 6 years for $2 million. That hurt.
And Duchesne, I think, is signed till 2025.
I'm sorry?
Duchesne, is he signed till 2025?
Oh, yeah, Duchesne still have 3 more years, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
4 more years.
4, so.
Yeah.
They're okay. They're okay there.
Definitely. Manta would play 43 game. Not a problem. Joseph, a lot of money in Nashville want to pay Forsberg. Mr. William, welcome all the fans, all the NHYL team. All right. Welcome. Manitoba Moose, welcome all the fans, NHL. There you go, William. That's better. But I think he was talking about the National Hockey Youth League. That's why. Blackhawk is in Florida, Mr. ENORTAP. Congratulations.
Blackhawks is all over the place.
François Pitt, Redditch signed with the Winnipeg. Do we miss KLS?
That was, I don't think that was a great move, Francois. I'm not a big Riddick fan.
Mr. KLS, welcome aboard. I don't know. I don't see it. We completely miss him.
Who?
KLS. He's not pop up on my one over there. I know how. Anyway, we just did it. Why Montreal would want to Dubois at this stage? The team need to clean up space to better control their finance for future signing.
Well said.
That's my biggest thing about this one there. Who will the 3 rookies of the year's finalists be?
Too early, I think.
Yeah.
Let's give it a couple of weeks and then
we don't know who's going to be in the lineup anyway. Yeah. Maybe they don't have no this year, Mr. ENORTAP.
I don't know.
Who knows? Thank you, RJ, for the comments. Listen, I'm reading on Twitter that Montreal offered 3+ when pay for Dubois, right? And Dubois won at the draft thinking it was going to be traded.
Yeah, we heard that too. Like there was some kind, but even prior to that, apparently Montreal's always been after Dubois, but it just doesn't make sense with this new management. I would be shocked if they made a bad move like that and picked them up for what Winnipeg wants right now. If they could come out on top on the deal, then maybe I can see it, and it would be a welcome addition, even though it doesn't quite fit into the plans just right now. But otherwise, it's not a good move for Montreal.
How much? How are they going to pay him?
Yeah, that's what they'd have to figure out.
Right now, he's at $5,500.
Yeah, for the next 2 years. Yeah.
No. He's RFA.
Right. So
he's going to get at least $6 million.
Oh, at least, yeah.
At right now.
You're looking at around seven.
Not maybe not next year, but it would be like 6.5 for 6 million to 6.5 for this year for 1 year, like Patrick Laney. He had to do it again next year. He's going to be now 7, and then after that he can go to $8 million.
The only way you could do it is if you get rid of a big contract like Gallagher. That's the only way you can maneuver that.
Yeah, I just feel the risk is too high.
Yeah, absolutely.
What happening to Vladimir Tarasenko?
I think he's staying with St. Louis. I think he's happy there right now. They've got a great team. They've signed Robert Thomas again.
Tarasenko have 1 more year.
Yeah.
At 7.5 micro. He played with his buddy Buchnevich. And that's trade Buchnevich was the case to make Tarasenko happy.
Stay, yeah.
So Buchnevich is signed for 3 more years. And now next year they have a problem over there. They have to pay O'Reilly and Tarasenko.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Thornton. Jimmy, welcome aboard.
Hey Jimmy, welcome.
I will move comfort. Yes, it's another one over there. Jimmy, everything like that. He still have 3.5 if I can recall it. That's a great comment because at some point they have to move some money, and he's at 3.5 like I mentioned to you. And the problem right now is to move him. The problem is not that they don't have a lot of center.
For Colorado, if they get rid of Kadri, yeah.
So they will have to be careful. The next one's coming is New Hook.
Right.
So they will have to be a little bit concerned before him. But you're absolutely right, Jimmy.
That's why I think he'll eventually end up in Colorado, Kadri. I believe that's the
It makes
direction they're
sense.
going.
Completely makes sense about this one there.
By the way, don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the likes.
So again,
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the likes and the subscribe.
that'd be great. Yeah, absolutely right. I should repeat again. Said give him Kadri to get here. I think they like him for one more year. They have $4 million, Mr. ENORTAP, to
Colorado.
go. Colorado.
And is that with Obey Kubel gone?
Yes.
Okay.
They took a chance. They gave away that money to Manson.
Yeah, they solidified their defensive core, their top four.
I still
Which is
believe
not a
Johnson
bad
at $6
gamble.
million is a lot of money.
Yeah, I see. I would almost go that direction. He still has one more year, you said, on his contract?
Yeah, but you have a no close, right? Or maybe a top 10. But 35 years old, if you want to have Kadri, that would be the right move to do.
Yeah, yeah.
About this one there. Brian Jagger, a good signing about this.
You should take one for the team.
Coach, I should ask Michael. So, and I thought, do you think that would be the middle level player this year are getting squeezed a bit this year because of flat career? I'm wrong on this.
Well, the salary cap, yeah, definitely affects every team in that how much you can spend. And it looks like if you're a top-notch echelon player, then you're going to get your deserved amount of money. And so it usually comes down to the middle players. And they
You're
get
absolutely right,
squeezed.
William, about this. You know, you don't have a lot of star. Honestly, you have Goodrow, and then after that, it drop. Yeah, you talk about the super elite players, and then you have to go all the way to Kadri after that, and the risk is there. And then the Malcolm, the Kane, they resign with their team, right? And you did not get a lot. And I knew this. We said at the beginning they're not going to get a lot of $8-9 million on the map this year.
No, they can't.
They cannot. So, and the player, the talent, it was not there, William. So it's a great comment from you about this. I was the fans since 2016. I had to go through. Least they got 3 Stanley Cup in 2000. Yep, Bobby, was the right time. I watched a lot of old years. The Blackhawks kicked the Blackhawks butt. You talk about Denis Savard, Steve Lammer, and maybe go earlier. Bobby Hall, Pete Martin.
Chico Mackie.
Something like that. Luciano, Kelly, one Dubas, Shannon are gone. I will throw a parade. Aaron Dell going to San Jose starting goalie?
I haven't heard that yet.
I don't know. They already have 3 goaltender.
Yeah, I haven't heard that. Let me see. Let me update this and see if anything new comes.
I did not see any move from Dell. And San Jose right now they have 3 goaltender. He was by Buffalo last time, but no. Yeah, River Hill and Kakkonen over there. Yes, he's already there. Arundel, I think he was straight by them.
Oh, was he? I don't have that.
he signed with Buffalo last year. I have to go to another website now. Now she picked me my curiosity. I think he was waived and he got. We don't have any. I don't have anything about this.
No, I don't know.
I think he was traded or something about. He's inside the organization, Kelly. But I believe he got released after he got suspended. Buffalo let him go. I think San Jose get him. And I apologize for that. Usually I should know. Mike Alvarado, welcome aboard.
Welcome, Mike.
Mike believe he can move Sammy G. Samuel Girard.
Gerard, yeah. I mean, I could see that too. But why would they? I mean, they have such a solid core group that I wouldn't mess with that in Colorado.
And Matthew SLATER, welcome aboard. Colorado Avalanche, Matthew. High five, buddy.
Hey, Matthew.
William, another Colorado Avalanche. We love Colorado Avalanche. Do you think Kadri is a cheap shot player, or do you think that is the NHL bin header?
No, I mean, he lives on the edge, obviously. He doesn't know, when he was younger, he didn't make the best of decisions sometimes. But I've seen a little bit of maturity in him. He seems
Brett
to be much more
Tom Wilson.
team-oriented. Yeah. He lives on the edge. That's his style. If you ask him not to go out there and hit, he's not going to be a star, that's for sure.
Yep. We have Bud the Monkey. Sometimes we have Buck the Monkey. Now we have the full monkeys in the house tonight. Listen at that. Welcome aboard, monkeys. Thank you, RJ. And the Cubano back in the house. Frank Salazar. This Cubano with a big cigar. Friday night is out right now. Some salsa. He's right now at the beach. Did you see Lenny saying long term with the Columbus? Now they have Johnny.
Well, they're going to have to move some money to sign Laney. Otherwise, I don't see it getting done. There is a possibility he might not. He might be the player that's on the way out.
I see him signed there a long term.
I do too. I think it would be wise, especially now that he's got Gaudreau there. But you never know. If he's not happy there, why would you sign him long term?
He's happy. He's happy, and the fact the GM is a Finland guy,
yeah,
he make him more happier.
True.
Now they have Johnny Gaudreau is very happy. Now they have $2.3 million, Mr. ENORTAP.
They're going to have to get rid of somebody.
And they will have to get that. Now, they have already 24 players signed. So they have to give one out already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they have enough money anyway.
It depends who they trade, who they take out.
I would not be surprised they tried to trade Nick Wiss.
You think so?
He's 32 years old, 5.5, become UFA next year.
Yeah, you might have something there.
And the rest is too much. They have no money right there. And they gave a Mexican guy $5.4 million before that. Oof. But after that, Voracek, Mr. ENORTAP, 2 more years. So if they can find a way with Laney to get 1 year RFA, Laney is 24. No, where's Laney? He's 24, yeah. So will be interesting what happened over there. Great question, Frankie. Enjoy your evening, by the way. Bobby, did not Calgary offer Gaudreau more money que sign for? So what you said, coach, makes sense. Yep, so right. He offered them 8 at 10.5, Bobby.
Yeah.
That's why he's a lot like Mike Kinnon was. Absolutely right about this. I know about Johnson leaving the books, making money free for McKinnon. The issue is then moving Johnson around right now does not leave money for Kadri. If you want McKinnon a Kadri long term, it's because after that, Sratic, remember what she said? Jimmy, I believe was her name, Jimmy. After that, they can let go GD Comfort at $3.5 million, and the rookie, the prospect, pick it up over there. That will give that money because right away, McKinnon starts 6.2.
Right.
So you get another $4 million. I give them $10 million for McKinnon. So that would be not too bad. I think Johnson is really the one. But I can understand your point of view about this one. But at the end of the day, they cannot pick everybody, right? Scalar SLATER. Man, I wish Kadri will stay in Colorado. That's close to Matthew's SLATER. It's not done yet. It's not over yet, SLATER.
Might happen. Might happen.
Could happen, buddy. Maybe some prayer. Go to church Sunday and turn out some candle, and maybe Kadri will be with the Colorado Monday night. I wish Goudreau will tell Calgary sooner, like Coach said. That's the lead. That's the lead cut done after being traded so well there. Yep, so right. Good channel. Yeah. And then after that, I think he should, of course, thanks the fans over there and make the team on the PS3. And don't, because you know the people will be upset over there. The fan will be upset with them like John Tavares did. The same way, I believe. So this was amazing. The fan are amazing. You know what I mean? And that will help him more. And he turned around not exactly that way when he talked at the press conference. But you're absolutely right, Luciano. He should tell them earlier. Gary Bass, welcome aboard.
Hey, Gary. Welcome.
There was a talk about getting rid of JD Comfort. Egoist make them mad. Yeah, Gary. At the end of the day, guys, it's and then after will be a great. If you want to move to keep Kadri, they have to move something.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's Girard, Johnson, GD, or something. You're absolutely right about this. Mr. KLS, two. Oh.
Utes.
Ute. Mute. We're not mute. Me and Nata, we talk each other. We hear each other.
Too much.
Or maybe too much be do must be and flooded too. Or maybe we're a meeting tomorrow. Duda, Kilab. Alexis Zubik is in Florida, Mr. Notap too. Maybe everybody is in Florida. Zinnik Gaming! Kaylin and Caroline, welcome back. We apologize, Mr. KLS. I did not see you at the beginning, so I apologize, but welcome back. We love you, buddy. We feel bad, but you understand. It's happened sometimes. Who won the pool of Kadri contract? I think it's under 7 if stay and they get. Great question.
Yeah.
Me, Mr. Natap, I'm not good on that. End of the pool.
Your poll.
Poll, I don't know. I click on the hand. I apologize. Oh, pretty even. 28, 28, 27, Mr. Natap. That's pretty cool. Nothing. I love it. That's a great question. I should do the same question tonight on my poll. Is there still power play show this weekend? Sunday night, Kelly. Tomorrow we're not sure yet. I tried to make a Let's Talk Montreal Canadian Saturday night, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But Mr. Luke, British Columbia, Lukey, back in the house. Welcome back, Luke.
Hey, Luke. Welcome.
Back from vacation. Well done, my friend. You deserve it. I'm very frustrated on this Dubas thing. I understand these goalies, but why cannot just make a sales thing for a good player on the defense and the wasting all this money?
Very good point, Kelly. Must be the management there.
Yes. Pierre-Luc Dubois plus minus is getting worse every year. Pierre-Luc. Luciano approve, Kelly. Jimmy is right, Kerry. I love it. I love the people encourage today. Mr. Natap, that's the beauty of what we do. It's not about us, it's about them. And we just give them the knowledge if they don't know, if we have a question. But I love the people back and forth. We have a lot of people from Colorado. I love it, Mr. Natap.
We learn from each other.
Let's PLD do his 2 years, then if really want to play with the Abs thing, take a pay cut. If not, necessarily they get a good center next year.
Absolutely. Amen.
You nail it, Sean, like Francois Pitt in ENORTAP. Mr. Sean, thank you so much for your comments, and you're absolutely right about this. RG said now we have 49 likes, and we missed one for 50. We should have get the 50 at some point. Question, why did not they give Nylander up? What is Dubas doing? I know it's only 8 million, but my dad said he does not want to get rid of the top 4.
He's making less than 8 million, and that's probably why, given his production, which has been pretty good offensively, they don't want to give him up for that amount. It would be better if they could get rid of Tavares and his contract at 11 million, but it is what it is. Like, the teams would actually jump at Nylander's contract.
I feel like he was behind on everything he did.
Yeah.
Like, the goalie situation should be done already before he get the Murray.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like they were reaching.
I don't want to be, Kelly and Luciano and Jose, you guys love the Toronto. I don't want to be the bad guy here. But this is the beginning of the end of the best with Matt Murray. That's my feeling.
Been saying, Coach. It should have been last year. In my eyes, it should have been last year.
Thanks so much, RJ. Appreciate that. Why did not they get Dylan Strong money? She's right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Do you want to try Dylan Strong at one year at 3.5 for 1 year at get 4 years 2.1 JARNKROK?
I know. I agree with that.
Absolutely right, Kelly. Martin Jean used to be with the San Jose Sharks. Absolutely right, Mikro. After that, he went to the Philadelphia Flyers, and now he's out of the Flyers. It was from yesterday. I thought it would come up Instagram. Okay, I will make another second line sign and make him on his contract. Bobby, Stan Mikita, here we go. Dennis All, Bobby All, Lou Goody, Tony Esposito, Chico Mackey, getting beat by Gila Fleur, boom, boom. Kendraden, Richard, yep, 1971. Henri Richard scored 2 goals, 1 in overtime. Don't tell to anybody. Blackout been up at 4 o'clock a.m. With a 1 year contract, money is undisclosed.
Okay.
Arundel just signed a contract. He's not on the TSN. That's why we did not know about this one over there. That surprised me to sign him.
Yeah. From 1 million, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, he played last year, Kelly, and he got suspended. Well, that's a bad record, Kelly. Kaden, do you think that they'll have a chance for Kadri? Welcome aboard, Kaden Rich, by the way. Thanks to be with us tonight.
Not at this point. I don't think they have the money.
I don't think so. They're looking for the center because, honestly, they will sign Shane Wright or Logan Cooley. That. Mr. Flo JBM, definitely not sing with Islanders. Who knows, Flo, where is Lou Lamoriello? I think we should call the FBI to look in. Where is Lou right now? The sneaky Lou is somewhere right now. And, someone said that today. I think it was on the film and said, or Merrick said, the Islanders signed Johnny Gaudreau, but they're going to announce it only in September.
Really?
That's what he did last year, remember? Like he signed 7 players in July last year, but they announced it only in September. Palmieri and Parisi and Shara, everybody. But he signed them already in July. So they said it today.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, they said today they signed Gaudreau, and they will announce it only in September. It was a good one. Okay, not Eddie White. Some of this saying him. Absolutely right about this one. They said on the fan, look, Dubois is never happy where he goes. I agree with you about this one over there. Kelly, the channel. Hey guys, Terry T, ready for the Frenchy quiz. William, great question because we don't talk a lot about the Canucks. I like when we talk about other teams and that. What you thought about the Canucks, Vancouver Canucks?
They had a couple pickups, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, MICHEL is really the big one over there, Mr. Natap.
I think.
And the Russian kid, right? The Kuzmenko. I'm sorry I cut you up, but I just want to give you the biggest name they got.
I still think the JT Miller issue is still lingering with them, whether they should trade him or not, because that's up at the end of the year. But they have a good nucleus, and we saw how much better they were under Bruce Boudreau after he was hired early in the season, or not early, but after about a third of the season. They're definitely a contender to make the playoffs for sure.
Definitely. My concern over there is, by the way, they signed Curtis Lazar, and then they gave a contract to Brock Bowser. My concern is the backup number 2 with Spencer Martin. And then, if you don't want to do the same thing with Goodrow, it's time to sign J.D. Miller.
Right. Because next year they have Bo Horvat, I believe, to worry about.
Yeah, absolutely right about this right now. And they are right now plus $2 million, Mr. Natap, on the and they have 20 plus on the contract right now.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see that. Mr. Rich said, do you think that they will have a chance at Kadri? Oh, we answered that one over there. Sorry about this. I apologize, Mr. Rich. It's not because we ignore your question. We go one by one, and sometimes we are behind. It's because we really want to. You are the most important people. It's each one of you. So we don't want to skip you, ignore you, and we apologize. We have no deadline here, and we want to be sure this show is properly to you guys come back when you. We don't want to go fast, and then you have no question after that. So I apologize if we don't answer. It's because they're not that talk too much. But that's another story.
Sure.
The one missing fella, and now they have Marc-Andre Fleury and Sander Talbot. Would they get anyone from free agency? Do you think they will make the playoff this year?
The Wild? Yeah, definitely don't make the playoffs. This is a very strong team still. The majority of its core players are all back. Well,
yeah. Now, honestly, Talbot become Gustafsson, Mr. Notap, right?
Kaprizov is a bit of a problem right now.
I'm sorry?
Kaprizov is a bit of a problem right now. I don't know if he's back yet or not.
Now, the problem, Ms. Bobby, is they have $12 million a plus on cap buyout. So that's not helping them a lot, right? On the flip side, they have Ruzi, the rookie, is coming up over there with them. And it's another great addition. So maybe they were missing the speed of Fiala, but with Boldy, second year in NHL, I believe he's going to take a big part of the piece. Marco Rossi guy is an excellent hockey player over there. They don't lose anything on defensemen. So overall, that team is pretty solid, Bobby. And they still have $5 million, Mr. Notap.
Yeah, they have a little bit of money to spend, yeah.
And they have only 3 players to sign. So you're going to get, they have also Johnson over there and Rossi. But I expect Marco Rossi over there. Good shape.
Yeah, Rossi will help quite a bit.
Definitely. Make the playoff for me, Bobby, at that moment. Honestly, I would not mind Julie Crawford as a kind of players. A little bit like Kerfoot, and better to Kerfoot on my eyes. Last time I was shocked when a move like Goodrow did was when Gretzky went to the LA. Can you make the Leaf ab stock? We always talk about Kelly, the Toronto Maple Leaf. We honestly we don't talk about Montreal, Kelly. But when I said that, we don't focus on Montreal. If you think about this, we talk about different team all the time. So if you have a question about Toronto or Calgary or the KHL, we're going to answer. Burns have enough threat left on the tire to put the Hurricane over the top.
Yeah, he's still a guy that's gonna log a lot of ice time. He'll be on the penalty kill. He'll be on the power play. He's still got gas in the tank for sure. Is it enough to put them over the top? I don't know. I don't know if that's. Remember what killed him in the first place? It wasn't a lack of defense. It was a lack of scoring in the playoffs.
I think they'll be fine. Burns helping for them. Cole, do you agree now that Zuber should be fired? Not yet, Kelly. I think it will come with time.
Yes.
But I think Kelly just give him one more year. I'm not going to change my mind.
That's all he has. That's all he has.
Has not Tavares been way overrated through his career?
Overrated? No, I wouldn't say he's been overrated. I mean, you look at his numbers with the Islanders and even with the Leafs, they've been very good.
So what is the problem, Mr. ENORTAP?
The money. 11 million is way too much for a second line centerman.
Copycat of Carey Price in Montreal.
Right.
That's same thing, similar. Two great performer, two super elite players, just a little bit too much money. I would say both of them should have less of $2 million.
Yeah.
I think it will be good. Please, Cole, give it up to us. I want to hear. Luc Lafortune, welcome back.
Possibly.
That's what I said, Luc, 20 minutes ago. The beginning of the end of the Dubas start with Matt Murray trade.
Yeah.
What are your assessment of the Kings goaltending situation? A lot of money spent there. A quick road the playoff this year. What about Peterson goes in October as the number one there?
Yeah, I think Peterson has to step up a little bit more. It looked like at one point he was ready to overtake Quick, but Quick had a great year this year. I mean, you can't fault him. And in the playoffs, he was solid as well. He kept them in the run all year long. But you're right, he's getting on in age. I don't know how much longer he has.
So I would give you my best answer, William. The NHL shifting at you need two solid goaltender in NHL, Mr. William. You cannot go with only one and really be low. You have to be a solid backup now. Because the goaltender number one is not going to go 50 game anymore, 60 game. It's really 40-40. And the fact Jonathan Quick is a little bit like the Carey Price in Montreal, where he's been there all his career, winner of the Stanley Cup, and he's 36 years old. This is the end for him. And they believe it's better to keep him for one more year. Have a great number, like ENORTAP said. And I think that's well done and well said. And he fit with the money, Mr. ENORTAP. He's not hurt the salary cap for the Kings. And they know what he did. So they would said, the biggest question, William, is not this year, it's after. Who's coming after that? Can Peterson become really the solid number one in NHL? That's those questions going to see the next couple of months. But right now, they cannot take a chance.
Right.
I think that's the right thing. And then you're going to see, Anderson is at $10 million. You would like to get at $8 million usually. But it is what it is right now. And you have a super elite goaltender, expect $8-9 million. But that's the new thing. If you can get about $8 million, you're in the good shape. But for 1 year, I think Los Angeles, with the money salary gap they have, I think it's fine, William. It's my biggest problem is Peterson after that. Luciano, Coach ENORTAP, I know it's early, but can you give me your top team per division for next year?
For next year, it's going to be, well, let's start with the Atlantic. I'll say Toronto, Florida, and Tampa.
No, just go like one per division.
Oh, okay. For Metro, I will. That's a tough one. I'll go with Carolina again. Maybe the Rangers.
What's
It's
your
a
next
tough
one?
Rangers.
Yeah, me too. So
Yeah.
I will go with Carolina too, but the Rangers could be my number one there too.
And then in the Central, I got to go with Colorado.
Colorado too. That's the last one
And
I want to hear from you.
and the Pacific, we're going to see a drop definitely in Calgary, so it won't be them. It's going to be between, I think, Edmonton and LA. You know what? I'll go with Edmonton.
I go with Edmonton, but I would say Vegas have to be the goaltending. If they have a good goaltender, I think Vegas finish first.
Yeah,
They will be in front of the LA.
I forgot about Vegas. Sorry.
So, great question, Luciano. It's something we're going to get at some point, but I love it. I love it. I guess there are no trade possible for the Leafs to get Allen from Montreal. No.
No.
But great thinking about this. Nick, you're awake? Yeah, he's asleep right now. He's driving. He have an automatic driver car, so right now he's sleeping in the car. And it's good because in 75 in Florida, it's all the way straight, 95. So you don't have to move about this one. Thanks so much, RJ. Kerry already shut because of COVID. Remar did that. Bobby, so if the Predators have the cap space, what do you think that them sign Klemberg? No.
For 1 year, maybe?
No.
No?
They have Ekholm over there. They have McDonough. They have Roman Ozzy. Every time that. I don't see Klemberg fit on that team. That's key me again. The same thing with Eskinen and Klemberg. You're going to see an inclusion of Eskinen this year because now he's going to do everything as a number one.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I will not make my money on Klemberg and Nashville.
Yeah, this is getting very tricky with Klingberg.
Gary, Avalanche fan here. Awesome. Great show. Friendly, entertaining atmosphere. Keep up. Keep it up. Hopefully he can come back, Mr. Gary. Don't go nowhere. We have the Frenchy quiz. That's the funny things you never see at your live. It's coming now very soon. I just want to be sure. I think Gary said with Avalanche under 6 million, but I want him to get more 7 if he leaves, not to leave. William, I think he should be at 6 million with Colorado. Malas Teres did not play great in your calendars either about this.
No, he did. He had good numbers.
I think so, though. How about Kadri in Buffalo? Look.
Kadri in Buffalo. I don't see that. I don't think he would want to go there.
That's a good point right there, too. Tavares played fantastic with the Islanders. Drunk with Kings. Welcome aboard. Not really, Terry, about Wallstead. I'm not sure he's coming back all the way, Terry. I think he's still 1 more year over there. So I don't see he's ready yet. I think the King will give Vegas a big run for the money this year for sure. I agree with you. Golden Knight general manager 1 year contract. RJ, would you have Saros or Chesterkin? Chesterkin. You don't believe me, but we are.
You know that, Kelly.
We got another one over there. I hope Toronto learned for the mistake Calgary made Gaudreau et don't wait until last minute. Saint Matthew. Yeah, absolutely right about this. Mr. ENORTAP, the number. We got Super one. Chat. Here we go. Let's do it. It's Super Chat number 2 of the evening. Mr. Bobby did it again. Reverse. Chop, chop, chop. Bobby, $3 Super Chat. Super Chat, Mr. Nadal, don't go nowhere. I'm going to get this one over there. It's time for another Super Chat. Thank you so much for another Super Chat. Here we go. It was a Super Chat of the night, Mr. ENORTAP. Here we go, Mr. ENORTAP. We are ready for the question. 5 questions tonight, and they are special. It's all about the trade. since July 1st, Mr. ENORTAP.
July 1st. Okay.
Yes. The problem is this. Today does not count.
Okay.
Everything happened today does not count anymore. It's all from, because yesterday we shut down because the internet, right?
Yeah.
So we did not get the internet, the everything like that. So it's time to get that. It's time to resign manager with the kind of money. I apologize, guys. It's time to get there. 5 questions, 5 answer. Who's going to win tonight? Are you ready for the Frenchy quiz? The #1 Frenchy quiz on the YouTube channel. Here we go, Mr. ENORTAP. It starts this way. Since July 1st, and NHL, how many trades so far? 22, 28, 31, 35, or 39? How many trades we got in NHL so far, ladies and gentlemen? We apologize for the people, for the chat. We move on to the questions. So, look up since I'm going to bed.
I'm going too.
Nicolas. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. Bobby, Luke, RJ, Jose, Vinny, Zenit. We have William. We have Tim. Tim is another great fan, Mr. ENORTAP. We love Tim. Don't talk a lot, but he's listening us. I love it. Thank you so much. Run with Kings, Terry T, Joseph Laham, Luciano, Rusty. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget, give us Real Deal Prim win yesterday or this morning about this. And then we have Luke. He take a guess. He said, why not? Why not? And then we have Jose Kelly. Thanks so much. And see what happened. So, ENORTAP, what do you think?
We talked about this some point.
We did?
I thought we did at some point. I'm going to go with, I think it's either D or E. I'm going to go with D. 35.
Mr. Wilson, 3030. Welcome aboard, Mr. Wilson. First time in the show. And he said C, Mr. ENORTAP.
D for me.
Oh, my
Okay.
God!
No, I think I said C.
KLSCA. No, Zenit. We have Luke Leopoldson, Kelly, and Wilson get a score. And then we have Vinny, James 007, got it, of course. Congratulations, the winner of this one over there. Oh my God! Question number 2. Here we go. Congratulations, the one got it. Since July 1st, how many only player was involved in the NHL trade? So now we know it was 31 trade, right? How many player was trade? 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Only the players. A pick does not count. Only the players. 24, 28, like Max Pacioretty example. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Mr. 615, welcome aboard. RG, thanks so much. Jose, Nicolas, Bobby, Ron, KL, Terry T, Wilson, Luke, Zenit, Bren, welcome aboard, Bren. Thanks to participate. William, Vinny, Luke Laportson. Can Luke go 2-2? Rossi, Joseph, Mr. ENORTAP.
I'm going to go with B.
D again?
B as in Bobby.
Bobby for 28. Right?
Right. Hopefully.
Kelly, got it. Luciano, got it. And the answer to this one, guys? Oh my God! It's B, Mr. ENORTAP. You got it. Mr. ENORTAP scored the first of the night. Luke Lafortune, ladies and gentlemen, 2-2. Luke, Zenit Gaming, 2. James Bond 2. We have Wilson, Jose Duarte, KLS, Terry T. And we have Real Deal, William Snyder got it. And RC, I don't know who is RC. Rusty Color. And ENORTAP take the lead. Take one good answer. Question number 3. Since July 1st, Mr. ENORTAP, how many draft pick was involved in the NHL trade until today? By yesterday, I apologize. 44 picks, 48 picks, 55 picks, 58 picks, 61 picks. The pick count for the future of this year. All together. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Mr. David Archer, welcome in the chat. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes before you hit the door. Here we go. We have Nicola, Bobby, Round with Kings 20. We have Zenith, RJ, Brian, thank you, Brian, Luke, Terry, Jose, William, Rusty, Tim, David, thank you so much. Vinny, James Bond, thank you so much. And the clock shut down already. And we're going to give 10 more seconds during the time. We have David, Luke Laforson, Kelly, Mr. ENORTAP, Wilson. Mr. ENORTAP, are you going to figure out something here?
Yeah, it's got to be a high number.
Joseph, Real.
I'm going to go with D, 58.
58. What is unique right now, Mr. ENORTAP, with all the answer? Jake, Luciano.
They're high. A lot of high numbers.
Real deal. He missed something, Mr. ENORTAP.
I missed something?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Nobody answer E.
That was my second choice. I knew it was a high number.
Nobody answer E, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody score.
Oh my God.
Nobody. Everybody said A, B, C, D, and no one 661. I apologize for that one over there. But you was right. I should give you 0.5.
It's not going to work.
Question number 4. The good news, if you still in the race, if you have one good answer, that's the good news about this one with them, Mr. ENORTAP. Here we go. How many goalies were involved in the NHL trade between July 1st to yesterday? 7 goalies, 9 goalies, 11 goalies, 13 goalies, 15 goalies. Remember, like Georgiev, it was one of them. Good luck, everybody. Nicola, Brian, Zenith. Whoa, that got Luke, RJ, Bobby, David, I don't know. 9 is B. All right, thank you. Jake, KLB, KLS. Tim, Vinny, Run with Kings. Luke Laforson, Jose, Joseph, Rusty, Mr. ENORTAP, William.
11. I'm going to go with C. 11.
C for Mr. ENORTAP. Real Deal, Kelly. Van, welcome back, Mr. Van. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes.
Oh my God!
But Mr. ENORTAP, you did it again. Scored a number 2 for the second time. But James Bond take the lead at 3. Followed by Kelly, ENORTAP, Luke Laforson, Zenith Gamen, William Snyder. And the Real Deal is out at 2. And we have Jake Hines with Nicolas de Gobi-Bono and Luke all score 1 goal on that one over there.
Oh my God!
Here we go. Last question of the night.
Oh my God!
If James Bond get right, it's over.
It's over.
How many teams were involved for any trade between July 1st to today? How many teams was involved? 26 team, 27 team, 28 team, 29 team, 30 team. We know some team never make any trade. But how many did?
Wow.
Good luck, everybody. Crunch time, look. Yes, sir. All right. Jose got the first answer right there here. Zenit, David Archer. Oh, that's quick. RJ, Tim, Nicola, Brian, Luke. Thanks so much. Terry T, Wilson, Caleb, Luciano, I'm 04. William, Rusty, Jake, Vinny, Luke Laporton, Joseph, William, 1 and 3 so far. Jake, A or B, does not work. You have to tell me the answer. Deal, real deal, D said. Kelly said B. Mr. ENORTAP, give me your answer.
Oh boy. So 32 teams, there's got to be.
We have Jake, A, Terry, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Don't forget, click on Luciano A. If it's A, Mr. Luciano, you save the night. If it's not, 05. Jake, I got it. Mr. ENORTAP. Maybe he can win tonight or tie the game with James Bond if he's not right.
What did James Bond go with?
He said B.
Yeah, I agree with B, but I'm gonna diversify because I want to try to get up there. But I'm gonna go with 28 C.
C for Mr. ENORTAP. Lucien said, I must be a Leaf fan because I suck at this game.
Oh my God!
But ladies and gentlemen, whatsoever it was you answer, he did it for the 4th time tonight.
Yeah.
Vinny, James, 07007 win the night. The game 4 and 5 is the only winner at 4. But Kelly got 3 tonight, and many of you have 2, and some of you are 1, and some like like Luciano are 05 tonight.
Yeah, I knew it was B, but I just wanted to go off the board a little bit.
Here we go. We have to congratulate Mr. ENORTAP, our friend Vinny, James 007. Congratulations, Mr. Vinny, about this one over there. Great game tonight, Mr. Vinny. Here we go. That's concludes, guys, another show of the Hockey Nation Live show with the Power Play show with Mr. ENORTAP. Mr. ENORTAP, we have a question for you.
Shoot.
Are you back Sunday night?
Sunday night, I don't know yet. We might be leaving Sunday night, so I'll let you know.
All right. If not, you are done for the rest of the week. Next week, you're on vacation. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. We give you a week of vacation for the... We give you the permission to leave the building for 1 week, Mr. ENORTAP. Let us know for Sunday. Possible tomorrow night we'll be back or not. We don't know yet. If we are, guys, check your notification. The best way, guys, click on the bell. The bell will tell you when we are live, and we are live always at 9 o'clock. So that'll be the best way, Mr. ENORTAP. We're going to miss you, by the way. And if we're going to expect you to come back, Mr. Of course, Andrew is on vacation until the end of the week. I'm going to hanging there with me, Michael. But if not by myself, I can run the show by myself if I have to. That's not a problem. Thanks so much, RJ, for all. Mr. Stu Bitasso, he's back in the house. Thank you so much. Jane Robinson, welcome back in the house. Of course, don't forget, guys, to click on the likes before you leave the building. And we want to remind you, everybody, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, Jose, only you and me. Great job, Nicolas, by the way. It was a great show, Mr. ENORTAP, for a Friday night. We had a lot of people.
Yeah.
We want to thank each one of you. It was a great week of the NHL with the Power Play show every night, 9 o'clock. Mr. ENORTAP, you're unbelievable. I just said to you, we don't know what to tell you more. I said, you are priceless inside that show. You are the one run this show at the next level. We push everybody to be who we are. But at the end of the day, Mr. ENORTAP, you and me, we are great. But not like great like who they are. Because they are the one made that show better with the people inside the chat. They are the one, Mr. ENORTAP. And that we want to remind them, of course, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only donate your day, but find a way to donate the second half of what, Mr. ENORTAP?
Your 22.
22. Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chat tonight, if you did it. And of course, we wish you an amazing, great weekend. And finally, remember, we love you, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you, Mr. ENORTAP.
Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Jose. Kimberly, we love you. Kelly, Jake Hines, Luc Leverson, great game tonight, 2 and 5. Mr. Van, Real Deal Trim, Luciano Graziano, William, Charity, RJ, Ron Wiking, Jose Duarte, Zinagaman, Wilson, Charity, Luke, KNS, Rusty, William Snyder, Jake Hines, Real Deal, Charlie Farrell. Good job, Vinny. Happy weekend, Van. Blackhawks.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would
That's what
stand
Pitt.
and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
Pat the Monkey.
Now, is this another breakdown?
We love you, Pat the Monkey. We miss you tonight, buddy.
I do really want to know what's going on now.
Thank you, RJ, again.
Another breakdown, you and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go?
Roger Delaney.
Really want to know.
You missed a good show, Mr. Pat the Monkey.
Is this another breakdown?
We'll see you next time.
Should